So, last time we played, we were cut out from my internet shutting off, and you have just stepped into this room.
All right.
And there's ghosts, right?
There are ghosts, yes. So as you stepped into this, as you put the final key into the slot and lit the lanterns, basically like a mass of ghosts started swirling around the room, which by also like a spiritual kind of barrier has locked you in the room as well.
Oh, you didn't mention that last time before the internet cut out.
Oh, the internet cut out. That's what happened.
Okay, we'll take your word for it.
Squishy's over here panicking.
Is this something to do with you, Mr.
I need
Ghost?
to feed my cat because he's gonna bug me until I do. So I'll be right back.
All right, well, on that's that will wait for you to feed your cat, I guess.
We are
It's an
fighting
in-game
the
cat. Gary found it at
cat
the last
ghost.
outpost.
We should get Gary a cat in game.
He's got a rat now. A
Really?
magic
He's a
rat.
Oh yeah.
Gary, he got the pouch with the magic floofball that turns into a rat.
Honestly, I feel like Auntie Shanty should get a cat. And they can just sit on the edge of the boat and mock people as they walk by together.
Sounds like a very cat thing to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Gear. I
Yes?
must ask you a question.
Don't you dare. Death will come
Can
if you do.
catch?
I'm not gonna try to even catch that. I'm just gonna try to get out of the way. Why are you doing this when there's ghosts in the room?
Actually, I don't think I have. Do I have the axe with me, or did I leave it at the entrance?
I think
What were
left
you
it at the
doing?
entrance,
You left it
pretty
at the
sure.
entrance.
Okay, so I don't have it with me.
I think you left it there. Remember? You went to go do like the trap maker stuff, and you left.
Something along those lines.
It's at the front of the dungeon with the other puzzle you couldn't figure out. See, so you can do it later when you're bored on the boat.
Oh, hey, a coin here. I wonder what we need this for.
You just take the coin out.
You got your TUS Army ready to watch some D&D shenanigans unfold. As soon as Mastor gets back from feeding his cat and watching his cat eat, because apparently he has to
I'm
watch his
here.
cat eat.
You
I have
to roll a
arrived.
1.
It's a constant struggle watching your cat eat.
I was trying to think of a clever word for it, but I couldn't think.
Watching my cat eat.
well,
is
'cause you're like-
100% correct.
Because you're not like a cuck, but you're like the equivalent of like someone watching a cat eat food. Like, it's like I don't know what.
A sad human being? I don't know. I do the same thing. So
A cat
a
masticator?
slave
Oh.
to your cat? I don't know.
Pretty much.
So okay. So anyway, back to where were we? So the massive ghosts have like spirits have come out of the altar. The door is like a spiritual like barrier behind you as well. And you see the first coin that you shoved into the
The altar?
shoved into the altar. Hold on, give me a sec here. Having technical.
Classic.
Classic. All right, yes. So you see the trap maker's coin light up on there. So everyone in the room see a bunch of spike traps and poison darts start shooting out of the wall and the floor all around the room. Everyone's gonna need to take a dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage
Alright.
on that.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh, I did good.
Gary flawlessly dodges all of the incoming traps,
As
as does Squishy. Auntie Shanty as well.
Oof.
Gear just decides to tank it.
And Gear,
Just stand there like
everyone
take
dodges out of the way, and Gear's just like, who cares about traps? as she gets hit for.
I like how I'm picturing the danger sense doesn't help her get out of the way. It just lets her see it coming.
Yeah,
like,
the danger
in
came.
slow motion.
Just stared at it.
You take 5 damage.
Oh.
Oof.
Hey, you remember whenever you said that you almost never die in battle, or come close to dying in battle?
I
Are you trying
mean,
to change that now?
we came close the one time with the zombies.
I mean, true.
Rage.
Cromwell, you son of a bitch. Are these ghosties friends of yours?
Ah, ain't no friends of mine.
Are they hostile? And
They appear to be not friendly.
So where are these ghosts? I don't see any ghosts on my thing.
Oh, they're just imagine the ghosts are swirling around the room right now,
Oh, okay.
the power of imagination.
and these traps are going off. And as everyone
door open
finishes,
over
well, there's no door there. There's just a wall with like kind of like there's like a flat stone surface on the back of the room.
Okay.
But as
no door, air quotes.
no door, air quotes. So as you finish the dodging the things, the traps coming out and gear getting hit by them, you hear another boat burst of wails as another barrage of ghosts comes flying towards all of you, and they seem to just fly right through your body.
Ugh.
Everyone take a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Gary, no wise.
Me too.
But
Me
Gary
too.
roll okay.
Gary roll bad. Why are you taking my rolls? Kidding.
No, my roll today. Ooh.
Oh,
Do it-
All right, Squishy
What?
and Gear, you are paralyzed with fear as the
God damn
ghosts just terrify you to your core as they come wailing out and flying
No,
through
like
your
a
body.
virus.
so very
It's like
cold.
a virus.
I have a bad feeling about this, guys.
You hear another.
Oh, wait a second. I actually have a thing that's relevant here. Counter charm. People within 30 feet gain advantage against being frightened. So squishing
Oh, there you go.
roll again.
Do we roll again?
Yeah.
Ooh. As advantage?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Well, that's worse.
Do we do it as advantage or just a reroll?
Fear wants to
Apparently.
be afraid.
Apparently.
I'll let you roll at advantage again.
Wow.
Again?
Oh.
Yeah, because you were supposed to roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Gear.
Oh.
There you go.
That's better.
All right. So you managed to overcome the fear of the ghosts from your
I still have a bad feeling
counter
about this,
charm
guys.
put out by Auntie Shanty.
Thank God.
And with one final scream coming from the altar, a bright green light flies out, and the air becomes thick with a large mist. Everyone, do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Gary's got the rolls tonight.
Shanty's
Yes.
rolled 2.
Yeah, see, this was the get all your good rolls out of the way before actual shit starts. Encounter. As
I
you
also
see,
shouldn't have said anything.
yes, as you see the kind of gases filling the room, hold your breath, kind of cover your mouth until it dissipates. The ghosts continue flying around the room, but you see the next coin on the altar begin to light up as well.
Oh, that's not good.
This is the third one that's lit up?
The second one,
The second one.
the elemental. And as you see that, a water elemental begins to conjure up from on top of the altar. And that combat begins. For real this time.
All
For
right.
real, Z.
For
Another
realsy.
week.
Unless the internet cuts out again.
How long did you keep going after your internet cut out before you realized?
No,
you
I
weren't
saw it
anymore?
went off right away, so...
Oh.
Charlie's there talking to himself for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you literally scared me because I thought we were fighting against the elemental and a loyal phantom warrior.
Oh, that's, no, that's,
that's
Cromwell, yeah. It's because of the extension. The
now.
extension doesn't, like, it doesn't put their names on it that I added on the token.
He is loyal though, right? I guess.
Yeah, he's loyal.
He's
This
loyal
one-
to us.
He's loyal.
All the doors.
No.
are-
Why wouldn't he be
Normcore.
loyal?
Normcore water elemental. Sick.
All right, Auntie Shanty.
All right. Well, might as well come out swinging. I'll cast a. I'll move here, and I'll hit this thing with a thunder wave. Level 3.
All right, you coming out swinging.
Shocking. I know.
All right, roll 15. He passes. You should.
6 damage at the very least. Underwhelming for a 3rd level spell.
6 damage on that 3rd level spell. All right, here we go. Starting things off big. All right, Gary.
Big. This place is big. All right. I do what Gary know. Gary know the smack. Gary hit twice. 16. 13.
One of those hits.
Or 11.
Actually, it hits for 6. Does
Okay.
Cool.
resistance.
Anybody got your bucket?
All right, Squishy.
Takes double damage from buckets. Just bucket him.
And I'm gonna move down here.
As you see the
Where I
water elemental kind of like spinning like around the room, like spinning on the altar with like it's the water swirling around it. You can see like the floor is beginning to like trickle up with water as well. Happening.
I'm gonna do a level 1 magic missile.
All right. That 13?
That's 13.
All right, nice. Missiles pound into the water elemental for 13 damage. Water splashes everyone in the front row, like the splash zone. So Gary, Gear, Auntie Shanty are all just getting splashed in the face.
Good thing
The
I
missiles
wore my
make impact.
white
Are you-
T-shirt
are you,
today.
Are you saying that Squishy made everyone else wet?
Yes, Squishy made everyone else wet, you horny little devil, you.
I do have horns.
Yeah, I know. You say you you mention that every time. I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten.
I wanted to make sure you didn't. Okay. At your age, you forget things.
My age, I forget things. All right. All right.
Pretty
We're...
sure Charlie's the
Die,
youngest
guys.
person here.
I'm so gonna die.
Oh boy. Oh
Probably the
boy.
oldest.
No, I think I'm the oldest.
All right. Cromwell comes up as well to help you out. Sees you're kind of in a dire
We
situation.
have a seat there and get comfortable from that.
Hits him for 3 damage.
Thanks, Cromwell.
So good at the hitting.
God.
Oh, better than nothing, I guess.
I guess I only did 6.
Oh boy. All right, Gear. I know what you're gonna do. You just...
Yeah.
I know where this is going already.
AXEs.
Let's get
How
the
did you know?
let's get the fairies out. 5.
Oh.
Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage. Oh, shit. Well then.
Nice.
Excellent.
I don't even think you've ever gotten that one.
She hasn't.
I
That's the
haven't.
first time she got that one.
All right, and now attacking twice. Ooh,
Very consistent.
it is.
Yeah, those hit.
All right. +2 to each.
Alright. 22. But that's half, so 11. Alright.
Damn.
Slash your great axe into the water twice. Large splashes to everyone. And with that, the water elemental looks towards you. Let's see. Alright. Everyone do... actually, Gear, Shanty, and Gary do a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no.
Strength is my good stuff.
Hold on, do I have advantage on that? I can't.
That's the
remember.
one I roll the worst. 9.
Strength.
Auntie's the strongest of us all.
Oh, on the inside.
So what's on the inside that counts?
I'm
Do
trying
it.
to figure out if I have advantage on that or
Actually, on your rage, I think you do.
Mm-hmm.
gain advantage on strength check.
Yep.
So yes.
Alright, so, Gary, you end up getting grappled by it until you can get out with it. You have to roll a 14 strength check. Get out of the grapple. But
Okay.
everyone else takes... You take... 14 bludgeoning damage.
We all do.
Nope, just Gary.
Oh, poor Gary.
Woe is me.
Also, tries to take a swing at Auntie Shanty as well, but instead of missing. All right. It's kind of like the watery fist kind of lashes out at you like a torny wave, kind of like subsides against you as it hits the ground. You jump out of the way. All right, Auntie Shanty.
Get a kiss of sea spray.
All right.
Just a kiss, cease.
Kissy.
Well-
Little mwah.
Mwah.
I don't think stabbing this thing is gonna do much good, and I don't really have the spell slots to thunder wave it again, so we're gonna mock it. I don't really know how you mock water.
I'm gonna turn you into Kool-Aid.
You are now up.
I know how she mocks water. Grog is better.
Crogswell and Gary agrees.
Fails.
How wise is this
All
water?
right.
Not wise. Very watery.
Whopping 4 damage, but it has disadvantage on its next attack roll, so that's something. And you know what? Since it has disadvantage on its next attack roll, I'll brave the attack of opportunity to back up.
All right. Try to hit. Advantage. It misses. Just the sea spray again gives you a little kiss as you get away.
Good for the skin.
Xylo, you can't redeem that while you're in the game.
Aw. I didn't do it for me myself though.
Nope. We already went over this. You guys can't redeem it.
I tried customizing the ship. It didn't work either.
What do you mean? I've customized your ship in this campaign so much. All right, Gary.
I'm
Alright.
inspired, Gary.
Can I still attack it while I'm grappled?
You at disadvantage.
Okay, so I'll try to attack it twice. I might as well, even if I have disadvantage. And then I'll try and break out. Wait, can I try and break out and attack? Is breaking out an action?
Breaking out would be your action.
Alright, I'm just gonna try and break out then. You said it's a strength saving 14, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
Sick, man. All right, Squishy.
Alright, time to bring out the big guns. Time for a fireball.
Fireball the water. Go for it.
It's just gonna make steam.
The whole room is filled with steam. It failed. Check.
Now we're all very hot. It's sauna in here.
Time to
28
make some raid
damage.
sounds.
All right.
Ignore that.
All right. As your fireball hits the water elemental, you just see like a cloud of steam, like shoot out around everyone. So now, like
You
the
can't see us now.
now, like there's a whole kind of like steam subsiding in the room. Everyone is up to their knees in water now, as the room's slowly been filling up with water. Well,
Oh, that's nice.
You didn't tell us that
Does it let
part.
me? Does it let me go?
it does not let
Let me
you
go.
go. Still
Let me
holding
go.
onto you. All right, it's good old Captain
Gary's-
Cromwell's coming up to give you a hand.
Gary's gonna get his water phobia back.
Hey, let go of that pirate. We need him, all right? He does a total of swings at him with his spectral sword. Hits him for 4 damage.
Hey guys, maybe we can not kill this guy and keep him as a pet on our ship.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm sure Gary's
Here.
into it.
here you got this.
I'm always into it. Okay. I'm gonna move over here and try to cut off the arms, I guess, with my axe. If I can. That would free poor Gary.
Both of those hit. Jesus, Betty. So 30 damage.
Yeah. I think so.
It's 15.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll say you went up and you swung at it with your great axe just enough so that kind of like you severed the water between Gary and the main body of the elemental. So Gary just kind of falls to the ground, covered in soaking wet in the water now. But immediately, its arm kind of shoots back out again, as it's still just one swirling mass of water.
Wait,
So there's
am I
just
still grappled or no?
no. Now you're prone.
Oh, okay. It's
Oh.
it's its turn though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is its turn now. Gear, you just sliced off its arm, dropped Gear to the ground. The water elemental turns towards you.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. Oh boy. It hits you for...
It also gets hit back, remember?
Yep. So you take half damage because it's physical, so you take 8 damage,
Damage? Okay.
and it takes 1d6. Takes 4 damage.
Right.
All right, Auntie Shanty.
All right. Well, my best offensive option is still mocking it. So, all right. Whoops, that's the wrong button. You'll just point at it and be like, I've drinking worse than you in my time. For a whopping 5 damage if it fails.
It does. It passed.
Oh. Well, it takes half damage at least.
All right. Groxel and Gary, you're back again.
Oh, never mind. It's a cantrip. It takes no damage if it passes. So, well.
All right. I'm just looking to see what I can do. So I can use one of my superiority die and guess I'm going to attack it 3 times since I have to use an action to stand up, don't I?
Boy.
Charlie? Charlie?
You never come again?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have
Yeah,
to use
sorry.
an action to stand up and
No, it's not an action. It's half your movement.
Oh yeah.
oh, is it? All right. Well, I'll just stand up then. Then I'll use my superiority die to attack it 3 times. Then, if it's not an
Go
action
for it.
to stand up. All right. 10, 14. Rip.
Ah, you hit it once.
Oh, great. 13 damage. Halved. So what?
7.
6, 7.
All right, Squishy.
All right. Well, the steam worked last time, so let's keep going. I'm gonna do a level 2 burning hands.
Yes, burn those spell slots up.
Oh shit! Don't do that to me.
Remember, this is only coin 2.
And there's
Yep.
Gone.
it failed.
16 damage.
So again, more steam starts going out. You see the elementals kind of reduce in size now, as you've evaporated off more water from it. So it begins to start sucking up more of the water that was gathering up on the floor.
Does he attack at disadvantage since he can't see us very well because of the steam?
Nope, not enough steam.
Damn it.
Like a sauna, but not too steamy.
Cromwell's up. We got this, meaties. I don't give up. I have a feeling we can push on through. They must be trying to protect something valuable here. Otherwise, I have to go through all this trouble.
Cromwell, can you do more than 4 damage, please?
He did 2 damage.
The opposite.
I said more, not less.
All right, Gear.
All right. I'm gonna attack again.
Raging monster.
Always a monster.
Sponsor of Monster Energy drinks.
I guess they hit.
Yeah, those hit. I don't even know why I ask you to roll. Just have them hit half the time.
Half the time.
How do you want to kill it?
I guess slice it down the middle.
All right, you bring your great axe right down the middle of the elemental. as the remaining water that it sucked up from the floor tries to get itself large enough to hold off your attack, but instead, as you cut it right down the center of it, the water kind of splits off to the sides and then just flies out across the room, kind of dissolves in the air and evaporates.
Hey, Moses.
Perfect.
She parted the Red Sea.
Is it
All
just
right.
flooded in here now? Like,
Nah, the water's basically gone. The water's gone now. The elemental sucked it all up, trying to
oh, that's
survive.
good.
And as you, as it fades away, you see the third coin on the altar begin to start glowing as well.
Oh no.
As you
Nuts.
hear kind of like, as the serpent coin begins to glow, you hear slithering around the room as two large snakes kind of
Next.
drop down from the ceiling.
Guys, I'm out of
Snakes.
magic.
Why is it always snakes?
I've had it with these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking dungeon.
All right, everyone, roll for combat again. Roll initiative.
Technically, am I still raging then? 'Cause
You're still raging. You're still raging.
when you ended combat last. Darn it.
So it's just these really large, like blue snakes covered in like coral and this kind of stuff.
Coral and kind of stuff.
Yeah, you know, kind of sea things, right? Barnacles, seaweed, coral, you name it. All right, Shanty, you're up first.
Alright, what the heck? We can probably long rest after this. Might as well try another level 3 Thunder Wave. Boop.
Right.
You just boop that snake.
Hopefully.
It failed.
20 damage and 10 feet knockback.
20 damage. That's a lot of damage.
You beat me to it.
And then Shanty will
Like
go
eels.
hide behind here.
That's probably a
Just
good
hiding-
call.
Shanty remembers what happened last time she ran out in front of everyone.
Alright, I done booped the snoot and now it's up to you, Gear.
I can take it from here.
All right. You push the snake out in front of Cromwell, so it does only what it knows best to do.
Fight that ghost.
Yep. Cromwell for 4 damage. All right, Squishy.
Alright, I'm out of magic, guys. So I guess let's just burn them up. Let's do a burning hands level 2. So snake right in front of me.
Don't forget your D20 roll.
Actually, I was just gonna say to do that too, before you said that, because he was like, he did do like that a 3rd level spell earlier.
It's the hardest thing to remember.
Fuck!
Yes, it happens.
Wild magic surge.
Oh, son of a gun. How did that happen? Okay.
This is my favorite thing, not gonna lie.
This is everyone's favorite thing.
43. What happens to me now?
For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your
Yes!
turns.
Nice. You got the thing that I can't do.
Okay, this one's not so bad.
All right,
I would, say
continue.
that, I would say that one's good.
That one is.
Yeah.
So here's my damage roll. 13, which is absolutely terrible. I can't believe that's happened twice.
Which one is that? Is that a Constitution? Dex,
It-
dexterity.
Yeah, Dex.
It passes the dex.
So 6,
Um,
7 damage.
Heck with it. I'll spend a bonus action to viciously mock it.
Oh.
Get out of here, you slimy snake. Or not vicious mock. That's cutting words.
Yeah,
That's
cutting
what I
words.
meant. Yeah. I'm not feeling creative tonight with all these insults.
Yeah, you're off your game tonight.
That's okay.
All right, so
All this dying in a dungeon is really wearing out your creative
That'll do it.
spirit.
all right, my bardic inspiration die, that is a D8 now. So takes 4 off its saving throw.
All right, and all right, so it takes an extra 7 damage then.
And then I'm gonna teleport back here.
All right,
I'm assuming I can teleport without
you can basically teleport almost anywhere in this room. To be honest, because you're stuck in this room right now,
I mean,
and
you
this
could
whole
even
room's
teleport past the force field. Wait, I don't know.
Nope.
Ah, you can't get me.
Nope. Squishy just teleports into the wall of ghosts and smashes his face. All right, Gary.
Gary is going to ow, careful.
Ow, cat.
No,
The
it's a
cat's in my
snake.
lap.
Gary's going to
Snake.
toss this cat at the snake.
I am going to use my second wind to get me some HPs back.
And that's your bonus act.
So 22 HPs.
Did you roll a 1 on
And-
that?
Oh, you know, I did. Yep. And then I come down smack snake.
Smack that snake.
There's the rolls you like to see.
All right, both of
20
those
19.
hit. Smack that coral off of it.
20 damage.
All right, nice.
I also very consistent.
So you knock a nice big chunk of coral off of the snake, kind of cut into it. There's some bleeding coming from the snake now. Very agitated, it hisses in your direction, stares you down.
Good. Fight me, bro.
So that's just what it's gonna do now.
Good.
Thanks, Gary.
You're welcome,
Gary,
Squishy.
do a Constitution. Oh,
2-4.
passed, but you take 10 damage.
All right. Nope. There goes my second wind, plus some.
All right. Captain Cromwell kind of looks at the snake. Like, mateys. You never mentioned giant snakes. Cromwell's more of a crab guy.
You're into
I
crabs?
literally told you about the giant snakes we fought.
Gary nods in approval. It's a crab guy.
Cromwell, it's the snake for 10 damage. Spectral blades slice into the serpent. All right, Gary, or not Gary, Gear. Very. The other melee character in the party.
All right. Well, I'll move over. To the snake and attack. Oof.
Oof. Alright, the second one hits.
Nah, at least something hit.
Alright, so 11 damage. All right, Auntie Shanty.
All right. I guess we're gonna go for something typical this time. I wielded my crossbow and pointed at it.
Which one? Which snake? There's two of them.
The top one, but it doesn't matter anyway.
Doesn't matter because the crossbow bolts just smack into the wall.
Yup.
Wait, which wall?
The wall behind the serpent. Over here.
Oh, okay. I thought he
Going
aimed
for
it
the
at that one and
ricochet.
he hit the other wall on the down low.
Alright, Gear. The one kind of moves closer towards you.
That is okay.
Oh, what's your ace? Hits. Alright, roll a constitution check.
Okay.
Alright, so you passed. You take 4 damage after your...
Does the snake take
Reduction.
damage too?
It does. It takes 3 damage from your force impact. So upon biting into you, like just a force just kind of shoots its mouth off of you and pushes the snake back.
Take that, snake.
Alright, Squishy.
Alright, let's try to do a Mind Sliver to the one to the south.
Alright.
Hopefully they're not too smart.
It fails. 6 damage. They lose 1d4 on their next saving throw.
You got this, Gary.
Gary is...
Scary Gary. Strike fear into the hearts of these serpents.
Oh, I strike fear into every serpent I see. All right. See if I can keep my hot streak. Oh, well.
One of them hits.
Well,
Hold on.
for 12.
Oh, he's bending luck.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't work on that second roll.
I get another. I just get a roll, just a reroll. Is that how that
No,
works?
I add 1d4.
Okay.
Which doesn't it make it hit anyway?
what is it?
That was a 13. Was so.
Yeah, that'll hit then.
Okay. Oh, good thing. So I hit it for 21 damage.
Serpent sticks its tongue out at you. Its gleaming green eyes stare you down, Gary. You will be its next meal.
Probably. My health's pretty low.
I won't let him take you, Gary.
Goes to bite you again. Do another Constitution saving throw.
Luckily, my constitution is not terrible. 20.
Alright, you pass. You take 10 damage.
Ooh, what's that? The little 2 HP action.
Captain Cromwell sees you're not looking too hot. And he bounces over, he teleports over with his little ghostly powers. He's like, "Hey, ye! You blasted slimy serpent! Look at me, matey." As he tries to distract the serpent with his spectral blade. Ooh. That's some damage.
2 damage.
Did he actually hurt something?
He does 32 damage.
Oh my god.
He rolled
Ow.
2 crits on it.
He actually did some damage.
Now,
Good for him.
that
Now the snake is
a lot of
distracted.
damage.
It is taken off of you and put onto him.
What a gentleman.
Where was this with the elemental, Cromwell?
Well, he was doing half damage to that too.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right, Gear.
All right. Attacking the snake.
One hits.
Right.
17 damage. Right.
Not bad.
All right, Auntie Shanty.
All right, I'm gonna move up behind Gary, and with my last level 2 spell slot, I cast Cure Wounds
Aw.
for 18 health.
Wow. Actually, that's.
Come on, Gary, you got this.
Oh, that's just what I needed.
And what the hell? While I'm at it, have a bardic inspiration. Oh, Gary, Gary, he is very scary, she says.
Gary needs the morale boost.
I've been rolling okay. Been rolling okay for Gary. Gary usually rolls like shit, but today he's been doing okay.
So Gear, the snake in front of you begins to try and slide away, starts crawling up the wall, so you can get an attack of opportunity up on it.
All right. Perfect. Just one attack.
Just one. Up, that hits. All right. $12 damage, 13 damage. All right. Serpent begins slithering away the wall over towards Squishy.
Of course.
Son of a gun.
I'll get him. Just you wait.
He's kind of hanging on the ceiling, and he kind of drops its neck downwards right on top of Squishy and goes for a bite. Squishy, do a Constitution saving throw.
Should have done it.
You are stunned,
Okay.
and you take 7 damage. Alright, Gary, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try and finish this snake, if you know what I mean.
Oh, what? Do I know what you mean?
What?
I'm a
Sounded,
Finish the snake, if you know what I mean, as he winks.
Oh my god, I rolled
As he
a 13.
grabs the snake by the throat and begins stroking on it very violently.
The snake says, "Yes, Daddy."
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Is that the noise you made when the snake was finished?
We have nice things in this D&D.
No, we
campaign.
can't.
You can add the D8 to that.
And you said I
13
was the
if
one
you
with
wished.
horns.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna just use the one that's 1 damage, 11 damage. Does that finish the snake?
No.
Damn it.
The snake persists. This other snake, now fearing for its life, also begins to climb up on the ceiling. Alright, so you can all take a attack of opportunity on it, Gary, if you want.
Oh yeah. I do. Just kidding. I had an 11.
Bardic inspiration.
Both you and Cromwell miss the as it climbs up onto the ceiling.
I guess I will use my bardic inspiration for now, I guess. Well, nope.
Nope.
Useless. I'm useless.
You're not useless.
The snake kind of makes its way over to the other snake where it sees there's more easily accessible prey that has been...
Why are they coming after me?
Because you're defenseless.
Charlie
And they
wants
love
to kill
you.
me. After the
You're
comment
very
I made
wanted.
before stream.
Bite you for 6 damage, Squishy. Cromwell looks at the snake that has just fled from him in terror. Hey, I ain't done with you yet, matey. Get back here, you coward! As he poofs up onto the ceiling with the snake.
Wait, did I lose my turn when I was stunned?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, you begin to hallucinate now, Squish.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Cromwell teleports up onto the ceiling with the other snake, kind of like floating in the air, and his spectral blade cuts off the head of the serpent as the body of the snake kind of falls to the ground, slapping Squishy in the face as it falls down.
Guys, I just saw something weird. Something about DMs. Slithering, something like that.
All right, Gear.
All right. I'm going to try to jump and grab the snake
Jump
if I
and
can, and yank him off the wall.
All right. Do a strength check.
All right. And I have advantage on that.
Aha.
All part of the plan. Why did I get 13?
You grab this. You grab this the snake by the tail and you rip it down from the wall down onto the floor with you. It's flailing around, hissing at you.
Guess it can attack now, though, eh? All it can do is, like, pull it down, right?
Yep.
All right.
Shanty.
All right. Well, anyways, I just start blasting with my crossbow. Anti-like for 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. Crossbow bolt shoots into the eye of the serpent laying on the ground, flailing around.
Death by 5 damage?
Nope, it's
Question.
still alive.
Oh.
Probably wishes he was dead, though.
Only.
Did you just assume this gender?
All
I'm just kidding.
right, Gear. The one you pulled down is now biting you.
That's okay. He'll take some damage for that.
Oof. Although it's still suffering, it looks like it's suffering from the fall, so it kind of flails and tries to bite you and just nips at the air.
Oh,
All
he
right.
tried.
Squishy. Squishy. Coming out from the snake's poison, you begin seeing all kinds of like hard things around you. Like you're hearing like whispering in your ears, and everyone's faces are all kind of like slightly blurred. Can't really tell who anyone really is. You can make out like their outlines and stuff like that, but you're not really sure. Your face feels kind of numb as well.
Can I at least tell which one the snake is?
You can tell what the snake is definitely from everyone. Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go towards the snake, or turn around towards the snake, and then just kind of put my hands on it and do a shocking grasp.
All right. That hits. 10 damage. Alright, the snake is thoroughly shocked now. As like a bolt of electricity kind of shoots through its entire body. Kind of like straightens out. And then begins flailing around again on the floor. Right, Gary?
Gary, come to snake, and does the usual.
Usual
Attacks.
crab sword shenanigans.
The usual attack snack. 2 times 2 hits.
2 hits. Yep.
11, 13, 24 damage to Sneck
How do you want to kill it?
with my crab sword. I'm gonna walk up to the snake. I'm gonna pinch its head off with my crab sword.
Pinch its head. Just like you grab the thick, leathery snake head in your crab, right between your pincers on your crab arm, and you just slowly start kind of squishing it together like a nutcracker before you hear like the crunching of the bones in its spine before it's completely like you hear the tearing of flesh as the snake's head kind of pops right off. That is
Then I
the
take the
second
head for a
decapitation. That's the second decapitation Gary's done in this dungeon.
No, only one decapitation. The other guy was
All
already
right.
headless. I just crushed
He was
him.
headless. You just crushed the head. That was a full. I don't know what you call that. You're beheading something that's already been beheaded.
It's a brain blast.
I have to step away for a moment. I'll be right back, but Shanty would advocate for a long rest.
Oh, you're still in the middle of a fight.
Oh, we got
Because the
coins.
4th coin, as the last snake dies, the 4th coin begins
Crap, that's right.
to glow on the altar.
I will be right back then. If someone wants to roll for Shanty, I'm okay with that.
We'll wait for you to get back.
So, do we have any idea what's afflicted Squishy?
Just poison from the snake bite.
But it's not dealing damage, though, right?
No, it's just making you hallucinate.
So, like, I see pink elephants.
Like you're just having a hard time seeing. Like your vision's incredibly blurry. Like making things out. And, like you're hearing things whispering to you.
It's actually just Gary whispering to him.
It's just scary. He's like, this is payback for all those times you summoned in those kegs.
I stare towards Shanty and I say, Carrie, you look different. Did you get shorter?
I say no. I lost my other eye. Kind of like you.
No, I still have both of them. While
Are
I
you
put
sure
my
about
hands
that?
on my head.
Squishy, your eyes. What happened to them? They're on the floor.
I kneel down and start looking for them, like patting the.
Like you lost your glasses in
ground.
like a Scooby-Doo
Yes.
episode.
Yes.
Oh boy. I had to change up the music. The Gold Hoarder theme song was getting too repetitive.
That's okay. This is more battle music, I guess, too.
Start playing the Longest Johns fight.
There once was a snake that died in here.
So you're gonna take this snake head and put it
Wait,
on the
what?
figurehead as well?
No, I was joking.
Yes.
We want a statue and a snake head and another snake head.
With the snake at the back.
You guys are like little kids who want everything and then they just like put it on. Like, yeah, this is my favorite outfit. And you've got like 10 different things on at once.
I still do that.
Like, yeah, we let him dress himself. Got like a singular glove on, like 2 different sneakers, pair of
Listen, our boat is
fluorescent shirts.
beautiful.
I had a shirt when I was a child that had like lizards that snapped onto it. That was my favorite
That's pretty
shirt
cool, actually.
because it had lizards that snapped onto it.
Sounds like
My
the
parents were like,
coolest
"You're
shit
not
ever."
wearing that shirt."
Why? It sounds really
It had
rad.
lizards that snapped onto it.
Like they-
on and off.
Yeah, it had like little you know how like buttons. It was like the little button things that were like popped on, and the lizards had buttons on the bottom. So you would take little plastic lizards and pop them onto the shirt.
That's so cool, honestly. When your parents bought you the shirt, why wouldn't they let you wear
Like
it?
you're not wearing the lizards to school. But like I want to play with the lizards at school. You're not playing with the lizards at school. You're gonna lose the lizards at school.
Did you lose the lizards at school?
Some kid tried to steal a lizard from me at school.
Wow.
Did you punch that kid?
No, I didn't.
Darn.
Did you take his eye out?
Should have. Any responsible child would have taken his eye out as a lesson. They would have remembered for the rest of their years in school. Touch that kid's lizard, lose an eye. Called him One-Eye Willie from then on.
That's actually an interesting point. Out of curiosity, did any of those two snakes, or did both of those snakes have two eyes?
They both had two eyes.
Okay.
Until
So neither of them
Anti-Shanty
were
crossbowed
one-eyed
one. Well,
That one was
then
a
it
one-eyed
was.
snake.
And during its death, it became a one-eyed snake, and then Gary decapitated it. You know, Gary finishing off both of the serpents.
I mean, he sure knows how
As
to
you
handle a snake.
as you do, he says, winking.
Oh boy.
That's a weird thing to say. You don't say that during combat with snakes, Master. You're gonna have to tell us later what you mean by that, or draw us a picture as you.
But what I mean about
Gary's
I'm gonna
gonna
finish
think
off
we're
this
snakes.
snake.
Yeah.
Well,
So is Gary
when a
just-
mommy and a daddy love each other very
Oh my
much.
gosh.
It involves snakes. You had a really weird childhood.
Yeah.
He heard a lot of hissing coming from his parents' room.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
No. Daddy was just protecting mommy from a snake. Oh god.
Gary, is it true you lost your one eye whenever you were a child?
Oh god,
Now
no!
when
No! He saw things no child should ever see.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
You missed all of it.
Back.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah. So anyway, before we went there, the fourth coin of the hunter begins to light up as you hear like the spectral voice. Who passes here? You must face the keeper of this vault in order to continue. As you see the spectral image of a man in hunter gear and a large wolf kind of get summoned in on top of the altar.
Oh, it's the hunter. Interesting.
How on earth did you get a wolf on a chain of islands?
And a re-roll.
Also, are you the keeper of this vault? Is that what you're saying?
I am the protector, the guardian. There are secrets here that should never be set free upon the seas.
Sure.
They all say.
All right, Gary.
He is a snooty falcon hunter.
So, I mean, with the snakes, does that mean we found his chamber of secrets?
I'm gonna use my.
I don't know.
I'm
gonna use my action surge. So does my action surge allow me to take one additional action? So do
You
I
can
get
take
two
one
attacks per
additional action on your turn. This can be used plus one time per short rest.
So do I get 2 attacks per action?
You get an additional action, so you could
So-
attack or you can move.
So I could attack him 4 times?
Yes, if you had your
If I had my what?
if you've got your
Yeah,
are you-
I have-
using your other thing, Mablobber, the other ability you
My ac-
have.
My action surge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
First 2 kind of poopies.
Are you
left.
attacking?
I'm attacking the hunter directly.
All right, 3 of those hit.
All right.
One's a crit, though.
So when I roll a nat 20 on an attack that does slashing damage, When you score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature, you grievously wound it. Until the start of the next turn, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls. So all of his attacks are going to have disadvantage.
All right.
All right, so I hit him 3 times.
Yep.
So that's a normal one, and the crit. So 27, 37 damage.
All right. But he's also a spirit, so it takes half of that.
Ugh. Dabs.
All right. Gear, you're up.
Sweet. All right.
You continue to rage.
Move up. And attack. Wow, those are really bad.
Neither of those hit. For the first time, Gear's attacks are parried off by the fearless hunter.
Touche.
All right, Auntie Shanty.
All right.
Is my crab sword not considered magical?
Nope.
It might have been before
It
became
was
part of
before
your
it
arm.
used part of your arm, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you just have an arm.
Fudge. I only have level 1 spell slots, but we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave. Boop.
All right.
7 damage if they fail.
So the hunter fails. His wolf does not. All right. Seeing you wound his master, the wolf pounces towards you, Auntie
Wound his
Shanty.
master.
Oof. So it tries to work. All right, Squishy, you're up.
So I'm gonna.
Teleport.
Exactly. 'Cause I can still teleport, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a burning hands on both of them. Does 8 damage. That is a horrible roll. Holy crap.
And they both fail.
They both take 8 damage then.
All right, the hunter's up now. Should have left when you had the chance. Now this will be your tomb.
We'll be roommates.
You see
I
him the ghost kind of teleports towards the back of the room and pulls out a longbow. Fires it at Gary, dealing
No.
10 damage.
Gary hasn't passed out yet, so he's ready.
Still poor Gary.
Gary's the tank this session.
I mean, he already got healed twice.
Yep.
Cromwell kind of is staring at the ghost. He kind of looks hesitant to attack him. I don't know if we should be doing this, guys.
Hey, you
Why do you say
recognize him?
that?
He seems familiar.
It's
Well,
already
knock him
dead.
down then.
Reminds me of one of those hunters that roamed the seas back in my time. They were very dangerous. I think I'll help fight his wolf. How's that?
Sure.
Does 17 damage to it. All right, Gary, you're up.
All right. Well, since Hunter's all the way over there, I guess I'm attacking Wolfie. I don't have anything to. Oh, I do have that potion of greater healing. Do I need to heal myself some more?
You're at 10 HP,
Probably.
which is basically like one hit from everything that's been hitting you.
Yeah, I probably should. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna heal.
Your first potion of greater healing, and Gary uses it the first chance he gets.
Well,
That's what it's for.
is that an action to use that though?
Yep.
All right.
Gary chugs down his NyQuil.
I already used my action surge, so I already used that. I'm just taking it up
Yep.
on my. All right. Well, that's all I can do, folks. That's
All right, Gear.
folks.
All right. I'm going for the actual dude, so. There and attacking.
All right, both of those hit.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Hit 4.
David?
Hit for 9 damage.
Him for 9 damage?
Yep.
Alright. Well, better than nothing.
All right, Anti-Shanty.
Gosh. I don't really know what to do here. You know what? I'll show this guy the wonders of modern technology. He just shot with his longbow. I'll pull out my crossbow. Like, this is what we have now. As I shoot at the hunter.
Oh, that hits.
Alright. For 6 damage.
3 damage.
Oh.
Is a ghost
And,
still.
I will risk the attack of opportunity to use my movement to, let's see, 5, 10,
Back away from the wolf.
15, 20, 25. I can get behind gear if I can.
All right, let's. It bites you as you're walking past it.
Hey!
Roll a strength check.
Oh.
You take 13 damage and you're knocked prone in front of the wolf.
Well, crap.
Which it's now the wolf's turn.
Oh no.
It's got such a lovely feast in front of it. Why would it stop now? Oh no.
Oh.
hits you
yeah.
for 27 damage
Oh no.
as it
Down.
bites. The wolf bites into Auntie Shanty,
Oh no.
tearing out chunks of flesh.
Shanty, no!
You hear Auntie Shanty scream out in horror before she's knocked unconscious at the loss of blood.
Rip. Well, it was nice knowing her.
Is Shanty actually
So
down
risk
in one
that
turn?
attack of opportunity.
Oh no.
Alright, Squishy.
No, she had already taken some damage.
Oh wow.
Barely.
okay.
Well,
That wolf
that she
was
took the
though.
attack of opportunity and then got knocked prone and then got attacked twice and one of them crit.
So I'm gonna move here.
Squishy's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I mean, I can still attack with other stuff, so I mean, question is, do I want to risk a firebolt?
Firebolt or fireball?
A firebolt. I don't have any fireballs. I'm fresh out.
Fire sale.
Yeah, let's do a mind sliver on the dog.
Alright. Fails. Alright. Takes 6 damage and minus D4 on its saving throw. Alright. The hunter kind of looks over proudly at its wolf as it sees it's taking care of the riffraff in the temple. And then looks back at Gear, pulling out his long sword. You're not riff.
not
That's right. You
riffraff.
discovered soap. You're no longer
That's true.
riffraff. He hits you with his spectral longsword for 8 damage. Actually, 4 damage, Gear.
Alright.
Alright, Captain Cromwell kind of looks down at the corpse, or the unconscious Auntie Shanty. Aye, that lass looks like she's taking a beating. Better tear off this pup soon, eh?
That'd be a good idea, yeah.
Alright, he hits the wolf for 21 damage. I can hit these spirits, yeah. They come from the same realm that I do. Alright, Gary, you're up.
Alright. Looking at a passed out Shanty next to me, I think I can't do shit about that. So all I can do is attack this doggo. Which I don't feel good about it, but I'll do it. Let it be noted, Gary doesn't feel good about it.
Gary doesn't feel good about the dog that's just savagely attacked his crewmate.
Well, the dog is just a dog. It doesn't
Alright, both
do
of those hit.
it. 21.
Oh. Oh boy. Alright, you do a whopping damage to the wolf
Yes, I know.
as it kind of almost fades out of existence for a little bit as your sword strikes through it. Spectral hound lets out a howl. Alright, Gear.
Alright. Attacking this hunter because he has to die.
I
Again.
agree.
Technically, he's already dead.
Yeah, but again.
Again. Kill him again.
I agree.
You've
Both
had
of
one
those
death,
hit.
yes. But how about a second?
Exactly.
How many people can say they've died twice, other than Jimbo?
Structural guys.
Alright, how much
Right.
is that? 13. Alright. 12 damage. Alright, Anti-Shanty, death saving throw.
Alright, here we go. Why is there no death save? Oh, here we go. There it is. Fail.
Oh no. The wolf turns towards you, Gary, in one final effort to try and put you down.
I don't know if that's that good terminology for an animal.
Do a strength saving throw.
Good thing Gary's drunk.
He hits you for 9 damage. He bites you for 9 damage. Alright, Squishy.
I know I'm probably gonna regret this, but I believe in Gary.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna do some Tides of Chaos. And then use a Firebolt on the Hunter.
That hits.
For 8 damage. Damn.
Alright. Fireball flies in the hunter. Shall all soon perish here, he says. Soon.
So far, it's only you.
As you see him vanish in front of Gear and pop up again in front of Squishy now.
Oh no.
Oh crap.
Hits you for 11 damage with his longsword. Cromwell's turn now. I can't have all you dying on me, says.
You could.
Boy. Cromwell just hit the wolf for 13 damage. As his spectral blade goes into the spectral wolf, the beast kind of lets out one final howl for kind of fading in thin air. Just whoosh, and you hear kind of like the whoo, like the poofing wail as its spirit goes away. I told ya, old Captain Cromie's gonna have to save all your asses. As he poofs back over to the hunter. Come here, ye old hunter. Let me show you how it's done. The hunter for 5 damage.
Blasts him in the face.
Alright, Gary.
Alright, can I try and assist Shanty up here in any way?
Yeah,
Like,
you
can I
could
do,
try
like,
and
a
stabilize her.
medicine
Yep.
Check,
Yep,
or-
you can do a
okay.
medicine.
Ooh, medicine is very neutral. Oh boy.
You did
Sorry,
not.
Shanty.
You didn't help her at all.
I looked at her and I just go, well.
You try to, CPR is difficult when you got a hand and a
Right?
grab.
He's trying not to like stab you while he's performing CPR. Like, I can totally imagine how awkward that is
boy.
for Gary there.
Just like, nope.
He's like, first he's like looking at his hands and he's like trying to go slow, and then he's like,
my hook arms.
Right, Gear.
All right, I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to attack again, because... God. Just to die. Fucking people.
Alright, both of those hit. Does like another like 12 damage afterwards. Alright.
Perfect.
Anti-shanty.
Here we
Second
go.
death saving throw.
Pass.
Oh, there we go. Alright, Squishy.
Alright, since I have him here in front of me.
You guys can roll advantage if you're attacking him now. You've got him surrounded on 3 sides.
Ooh. So then, yes, I'm going to do a shocking grasp. And that probably fails.
Ah. That does.
Okay. Then I'm going to use teleporting to get out and get
All right.
back here behind with Shanty.
The hunter looks kind of annoyed, especially towards the new ghost that's also prompted over and stabbed him. Who are you? Kind of says, not expecting a response from Cromwell. Cromwell's like, I'm the vicious Captain Cromwell, matey. Hear my name and cower. Oh, surprisingly, the two kind of like duke it out with their spectral blades, neither of them hitting each other. But will Cromwell out in the end? Cromwell manages to get one sword swipe in during their duel. It's the hunter for 9 damage. Alright, Gary. Grog, Swill, and Matey.
I was muted. Sorry. Gary doesn't think he has a chance to save Shanty because of his inflicted terrible medicine insights, and is going to come and attack the hunter instead.
Alright, you get advantage.
Right. Ooh, natty daddy.
Oh, there you go. You got a crit.
And again, he has disadvantage until the end of my next turn.
So you do 7 damage with that.
7?
Yep, 7. Because he's a ghost.
Okay.
Almost had him. Here, you're up.
I'll finish him off then.
Finish him.
Yeah, it's not weird when she says finish him off. It's weird when I say.
All right,
finish him
because
off.
you weren't saying. You said.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'll finish him off like a snake, if you know what I mean. She didn't say that. She didn't go, oh, I'm gonna finish this big boy off and then wink. No, that's something you would. That's something Gary would do.
Wait, do we know that Gary was winking? Because it's
Yeah,
That's
you
the
can't
thing.
tell if Gary
He's
was-
always winking. You never. Gary only
I
Got
winks.
eye patches.
I didn't even roll the bandit. Stupid.
Oh boy. Well,
Roll the
you got a
other
crit
again.
anyway, so how do you want to kill him? It's just-
His head off. Cut his head off.
All right, so your great axe kind of severs his spectral head as you hear that ghostly, and you kind of hear his voice tamper off in the distance. You cannot set free what is sealed here. As he fades away.
I mean, he didn't explain anything. He just said, "Very bad."
And as he fades away, the room begins to shake all the coins on the altar light up, and a stone slab on the wall begins to slide down into the floor. As the dust settles, you see a hallway is opened up. And Auntie Shanty's still fighting for her life, so if you guys want to try and do a medicine check, try and save her.
I think someone other than me should
Yes.
probably try and do it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Try as well.
We got 2 people trying to help.
It's in my both.
You do like an assist and give somebody advantage or something like that.
Alright, that's a pass. You give Auntie Shanty another pass on her saving.
It's a medicine.
Yep.
Gears is pretty good. +5.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
The
again
last
then?
times, the last
Oh,
2
good.
times Gira used her medicine check, she saved someone. Got like nat 20s the last 2 times she fucking did it. She's
Yeah, I
like,
did.
she's like the off healer. She's got her revival
There we
ring.
go.
Yeah. There we go. Squishy,
The tank and
Squishy,
the
you're back
healer.
with 1 HP. Don't worry, if she died,
I'm not dead. It's.
You mean
Shanty?
you mean Shanty?
if Auntie
Sacrificed himself so Shanty could live.
she thought of this ahead of time though, and she put the revival spell in the ring that Gear has.
She did.
I'm glad everybody remembered that, right? Because I
Yep.
did. I totally
I
remembered.
definitely did.
Sure did.
You would have been fine. Everything would have been fine.
Everything's fine. But did we die though?
Shanty says as she coughs up blood.
Mateys, this be the door I couldn't get past on me way in here. Appreciate the help. You want me to wait for you, or should I go on ahead and scout it out?
Oh, if you want to go scout it out, I think that could, we might need to take a little nappy poo.
Yeah.
Don't
Good
trust
idea.
him, guys. He'll take the good stuff and run.
Well, I mean, you can stay with us. It might be nice if we all take a break.
Could you watch over us while we long rest there, Cromwell? I think I can trust you enough for that, right?
Aye, I won't be slitting your throats. I might need you later.
See,
Oh, it's
We're
a good
useful.
thing we're useful, I guess.
so are we all gonna rest and let this ghost
Yep.
do our lookout?
Yep. So
Alright.
Captain Cromwell's gonna watch over you in here.
We're taking a long rest. Short rest.
Where is the long rest button on this sheet?
You do a long rest, you're just gonna be kind of cramped down here in this disgusting, kind of rundown ruins
I've stayed in worse.
with a ghost watching over you.
I've
That's
had worse.
Best thing too
Just-
is you didn't have to get me to do a wild magic search again.
Reminds me of slumber parties as a child in a ruins being watched over
We're
by
just
a ghost.
blasting each other.
Shanty
Like
does
the
not even
Goonies.
move from where she initially fell. She just goes to sleep in her in her own blood.
I mean, that's fair. At least your own.
Here, as everyone is resting, kind of, closing their eyes and taking their last before everyone's awake, something awakes you from your slumber. Your kind of whispers, you're calling out, Gear, come back home. Gear.
Where's it coming from?
Kind of coming down the hallway from the door that opened up.
I'm just gonna look in there. I'm not gonna go in. Look.
Taking a peek.
Yeah.
Do a perception check.
Are we all still sleeping?
Yep, you're all still sleeping.
Okay.
The only ones awake right now are Gear and Cromwell. You don't see anything down the hall, right? At
Right,
least
well,
nothing that would be whispering to you.
Well, I'm not going down there alone.
You do
so-
see like there's like a big room down, chamber down at the end of the hallway, sort of structure in the middle.
Hmm. I should probably sit down and try to ignore the voice for a minute.
Love you, sweetie. Here, come back home. The voices are whispering to you. They sound familiar somehow.
Back up. Start to go down the hallway a little bit.
The voices kind of keep pulling you further down the hallway, Gear. This way. Kind of feel like a draft in the southern area of that large chamber. There's a hole, like rubble smashed down, and a large iron door crashed on the floor. Swag here. The voices seem to be pointing you down that hallway. It's getting a lot darker the further down you go.
I don't like this.
In fact, you see a very large wall, like kind of broken through the ruins that you were in. Come upon like a rickety wooden bridge across like a large pit. Like this kind of went into some underground cave.
I don't know if this is a good idea. Right?
I mean, you could go on your own, you could get the others, whatever you want to do. What would your character do in this situation?
I don't think I should wander off too far, so I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna wake everyone else up.
Alright.
Guys.
Cromwell's like, where'd you go?
Guys?
Yeah.
Still
I
sleepy.
hear
up,
voices
Gear?
down the hallway.
Sure you weren't dreaming?
No. I went
Sure it
pretty
wasn't
much all the way
Cromwell
down
talking
there
to
by
himself
myself.
again?
Cromwell just looks at you. I didn't hear any voices.
I definitely heard voices down there. They were like the very end, and I didn't want to go any further without you guys.
You getting that grog of the damned or something?
No.
Ah.
I swear I am completely fine.
Oh,
Are you sure Treasure didn't pay you a
whispering.
visit last night?
I am
Yes.
feeling pretty well rested. I think I'm ready to continue on. so-
Cromwell's kind of like
go check
tapping
out.
his foot. Like, aye, let's hurry up, mateys. Time's a-wasting. We gotta find out what's down here.
Shrimpy's AFK at the moment.
I guess we'll wait for Shrimpy then.
Alright.
Shrimpy,
And,
wake up.
The voices, they were calling.
Why did I even... Never mind.
I don't really know. I don't know. I feel like I'm here. We should get down there if possible though, I think.
Who was it that was calling you?
I don't know. Sounded really familiar though.
Was it Jimbo?
No, no one I don't think anyone.
Since everyone's been awake, you haven't heard the voice, Gear.
Well, I don't hear them anymore, but they were definitely happening.
They were definitely happen.
Yeah, and I'm not crazy, I swear.
Well, as soon as Shanty feels like waking up, we'll go.
All right.
Aye, that broad sleeps like a log.
I could carry her.
Just take a sleeping Auntie Shanty. Just carry her on over your shoulder.
I mean, she's had it rough. She passed out. We'll carry her down the hall.
Carry her down the hall. Yeah. Shrimpy's listening, I guess. So we'll just start moving.
Oh, should
Alright.
be listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just
She's
messaged
snoring.
in the D&D chat. Yeah.
I'm picking up Shanny, putting her on my shoulders.
All right, let's go find
Shoulder,
these
yep.
voices, huh? Cromwell, you in a hurry?
Hi, we gotta see what's in this area.
And I'm definitely in a hurry. I know what's over here.
You
Rickety
all
bridge
you all
up here.
follow Gear kind of just running quickly down the hall as you approach the bridge.
Oh, this I'm not sure about.
Totally looks safe. Who wouldn't want to walk across a bridge like that?
I should probably go last. 'Cause I weigh probably the most. So
I was gonna say ladies first, but
Like how she's like, come this way. All right, everyone else go first.
well, I don't want to break it before everyone else gets across.
can I do like a test step? Can I like step on the first one to see if it like? I don't want to like fully put my weight on it, but like, you know.
Yeah, you can
Step.
test it out. Step on it. It kind of makes like a creaking noise. You see like some dust kind of fall out from under it as it starts like. It seems very. I mean, from what you're standing on, it appears to be stable, but like, it is very rickety and old, kind of held up by rope, like old rotted wooden planks going across the entire thing.
Can I look off the edge and see if I see anything down there?
Yeah, take a look.
I'd love to.
What you see from where you are, it is pitch black down there. You don't know how deep it goes, how far.
I'm gonna
far
drop a
down
rock
that is.
off. Can I find a little rock and throw it over there?
Yeah, there's rocks laying around. You can drop them.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a little rock off. See how long it takes to hit.
Shanty wakes up or pretends to be asleep so she doesn't have to walk. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So as you toss the rock down the pit, you let it drop, listening for it to fall. About let's. And around like, you know, say like, like 60 seconds later, you hear like a
60
kinda like
seconds?
an echo from back up.
60 seconds?
Yep.
Oh my god, don't fall off of this.
Gary, do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You get the scapegoat.
Hey, no goat jokes. I can't see in the dark, but I start moving slowly across the bridge.
As you're walking through, you get about halfway through the bridge, and one of the wooden planks kind of gives out beneath your hoof. But it's not enough to have you fall through the entire thing. Just maybe like a hole large enough to fit your leg through.
So I go over that step and keep going little by little.
Yep. Whoever built this bridge was clearly very good at their job, seeing as it's still standing after how much of a shoddy shape it looked. Who else is going?
Gary seeing Shadowbeard get all the way over there. He's going.
Guys, I can't see you. I can't see in the dark.
That's right,
coming.
Squishy can't see like anything. You sent him across the bridge completely blind.
We're coming, Squishy.
Oh, there you are.
I'm
I'm
an
glad
extra
someone else is
scary.
here.
He had like the extra chance of dying because he couldn't see what was ahead of him.
We just moved our pieces in tandem like 3 times.
Why do you think I was moving so slow, Charlie?
I assume I make it over here with no issue.
Yep, from where you are, you see kind of like a large, kind of like man-made structure across the next bridge across.
Okay.
All right, I guess it's mine and Shanty.
Right. Shanty trusts Gear's stable footing more than her own, so she keeps the ruse up.
Cromwell just kind of poofs up midway in front of you on the bridge, Squishy. Ahoy!
That's rude.
Squishy just kind of like jumps back a little bit and almost falls off.
Before we move on, you guys should tie these ropes to your waist, and also tie it to mine, Shanty's, just in case one of us falls.
Shanty will pipe up from Gear's shoulder. That way we'll all die when one of us falls off.
No, we won't all die.
Oh, Shanty,
That's
you're
why.
awake. Why are you still on Gear's shoulder then?
That's comfy. I feel safe up here.
It's like, I don't want to walk across that bridge.
That's okay,
Alright.
I got you.
Gary's going to continue navigating forward since he forgot that Squishy can't see.
Yeah, that first trek was scary. That first bridge was scary.
Do I run into any issues along the way, Charlie?
Nope, you just walk across the bridge. Long rickety bridge across the terrifying, unsettling abyss below you.
Over the bridge and through the woods.
Yep.
To the
Alright,
spooky cavern we go.
If you see me fall, drop Shanty over the ledge and come save me.
So you step foot
Counterbalance.
onto the crumbled platform, Gary. It appears that this was once part of a larger structure that has since been lost to some sort of cave-in or some kind of disaster in the cave. As you see, there were parts of it kind of hanging off the edge. But the most dramatic thing you notice about this is that there are literally hundreds of skeletal corpses remains all around the entire platform.
My God,
And
look at all these Jimbos. Gary hates skeletons now.
are you just seething with rage upon seeing
have one
all of
inside
these
of you.
skeletons? You've got one
Just
inside
traded
of
the
you.
fear of the ocean for the fear of bones.
Gary doesn't believe that he has a skeleton inside of him.
That's why he wants to become crab, so he has exoskeleton.
Alright, I guess I'll walk over now. Wait, did you guys put the ropes on or no?
Put the ropes on what?
Your waist.
No.
No,
Oh,
Gary's
so
like,
no,
I don't need a rope.
Shanty.
So you and
Alright,
Shanty
I'm fine.
finally get
Shanty.
over. And as you all look around, you see all these skeletal remains around here. A large altar at the kind of the end of the base of the ruins. And around the walls, you see depicting of these stone murals with pictures carved into them.
Can we
What kind of
make out what the
pictures?
pictures are?
So there's kind of it looks like there's a large man with a formal sort of type of headdress wear, standing up and holding this kind of stone, and there's kind of waves emanating from the stone, and see the wave emanating from the stone kind of killing off these warriors around it. And then on one of the other walls, you see people being linked together with the stone in the middle, and then with them dying around the sides of it.
I'll put shanty on.
Gear, you immediately recognize the stone as the one you
Oh.
found at the beginning of the start of the ruins in the water, just outside of it.
So you...
But also, most notably for you, Gear, two of the skeletons by the altar there are wearing like a sort of like a crested like necklace, like an emblem on it, and you recognize it, one of the as your basically like your tribe's sigil.
All right. I guess go to the ground and just got it.
Did you find something, Gear?
I guess I just look visibly upset. Yeah. These are my people.
Your people? What do you mean, your people?
It's emblem from my tribe. Kill them.
Wait, what?
Gear,
Dogs.
Gear, do a history check with advantage.
All right.
So you look down at the one skeleton, and you notice it has it kind of like wrapped around like its wrist. Remember back to your childhood when you were still family, that your mother also wore her necklace in a similar fashion around her wrist.
No. I'm just gonna like pick up the skeleton.
Picking it up.
Get up.
What are you doing with the skeleton?
I'm going to put it in my backpack. Because I'm going to bury it outside.
That's not what I expected you to like just pick up the skeleton and put it in your backpack.
Just be like, I just don't want to leave her in here.
Here, why? We can't take any more skeletons on the boat with us. I appreciate it.
I'm not leaving her here.
Leaving who here?
My mom.
Wait how do you know that's your mom?
I just know. It's just how she wore.
Oh. Gary
Yeah.
won't say anything more about bringing the skeleton with her.
So far, I think Gear's the only one who knows about the stone still. As no one else knows pictures of.
Oh. So, you said that these were your people. What, do you know what happened here? What this is? Why everybody was down here?
I don't know. It's kind of weird because it's like an ancient area, so it's kind of weird that they would. But I was brought onto the ship, so.
Well, that explains all the strange happenings among, the things that you do. With the fairies and the jumping.
Yeah, I mean, I did get separated from a really weird storm. Oh, probably
From the looks of it, maybe that was for the best for you.
Not for them.
No, not for them.
I do want to find out what happened. Perhaps,
Cromwell, what do you know about this?
That not ring any bells for me. It's not that I'm aware of. But if I was a guessing man or betting man, I'd say that stone there's some kind of powerful relic that harvests human souls into a weapon.
Wait, what's a relic? Wait a second. What?
Aye, see,
Human
look.
souls.
Look at this. Look at this, like, emperor in the headdress. He's holding this stone. Look, it's fighting off these waves of warriors. And look at the corpses around. What do you think they died for? There's literally pictures here of them just being sacrificed to this stone.
How big is this?
Well, it looks like you can fit in the palm of your hands if this picture's anything to go off of.
Okay, I pull stone into my pocket.
Jesus Christ. You've had that this whole time?
Yeah.
Aye, where'd you get that from?
Honestly, I will kind of want to smash it. I just want to break it.
That's up to you.
I'm gonna break it.
Charlie's like, fuck.
I mean, she can break it.
I want to release the souls of their souls trapped in it, if that's accurate.
Do a strength check on it.
Smash the ground. thing.
Ooh.
Oh,
Gear puts the stone on the ground with all her might, brings her great axe down on it. And her great axe ends up flying out of her hands and across the floor as the stone still sits unfazed, uncracked on the floor. That'd be a strong stone, eh?
what should we do with the stone? I don't think we should put it where it's supposed to be. Take our souls.
If we look around, is there like a place for the stone to like fit into like anything? Does it look like it goes anywhere in this room, or?
Do we want to risk activating another fight?
There is like a little like a bowl, like an offering bowl in front of the main altar there where all the corpses were around.
I'm gonna try and step over the skeletons as much as I can and look into the bowl, see if there's like anything. See if I can see anything. I'm just gonna check out this area. All right, I got 12.
You don't really notice anything unusual. You see there's some there's just like some faded blood around the altar.
I bet we have to like cut our hand and put blood in this bowl or something for
That's what I
something
was
to happen.
thinking, but I just don't want to.
I don't have a hand to cut, so it's gotta be somebody else.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Do we want to activate it though? Is the question.
Well, I want to know. I don't know. I want to know what happened exactly here, and hopefully bring it back. Or, no.
I understand.
I am kind of afraid to activate this, but maybe you guys should stand back
Yeah,
just in case.
yeah. I'll step back a little bit.
Like really step back just in case. I don't want you guys to get hurt.
No, I think I'm good here.
All right.
I
I'm gonna
I
cut my hand
together
and
gear.
put my blood in that bowl, in that offering bowl.
Stay close enough so I can help you in case anything crazy happens.
I'm just gonna stay close enough to where I can still see you.
Ranking the party by bravado right here.
Happened.
Just where do you have the stone? Just holding it out.
Holding it. the other hand.
Nothing seems to be happening now.
All right. I grab the stone, rub my blood all over it, and put it in the bowl.
Just covered in blood.
All right.
He's got a bloody stone.
Well,
Imagine blasting a bloody stone.
what about the guy behind it? Or headdress guy?
Nothing happens. Just a drawing.
Was it just drawings like on the south and north walls too? Is that
Yeah,
all
there's
you see?
drawings.
Just
Yep, there's just drawings.
What did the drawings depict again?
There's like a guy in a headdress holding like using it to fend off waves of warriors. There was like other drawings of like people in a circle, kind of like being sacrificed, filling the stone with power.
Alright, can you summon a rat?
Me?
Yes.
Yes. I use my rat bag, and I summon one rat. I give
Auntie
it to
will pick up
Shanty.
the rat. And
So it's
put
really
it
a
in the bowl and stab it.
So it turns back into fluff.
Oh.
Aw.
I should have known that was going to happen.
Squishy, you got your monkey.
Oh no!
Oh,
Whoa,
no.
Shadow.
Whoa!
Poor
What are
Shadow.
you planning
Wrong
on
with the
doing with
bowl.
my monkey?
Nothing. I'm just wondering if you had him with you.
He's the reason our
I
ship
wanted
is
to
safe up
make
top.
sure he was safe. Good. Someone wouldn't want him to get hurt down here.
I don't have a way to test it, but I think whatever this altar was meant for, it needs more than just blood.
Cromwell, you feel like getting in the bowl?
I'm good
I
not
think it
putting up the only remaining spectral life I have for some crackpot theory that might make me end up being double dead.
Hey, you're the reason we're here.
Shanty, I'm gonna give you back that ring.
What?
I'm gonna go do that.
I think that's kind of a drastic. I applaud your scientific curiosity, but if you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, I think that's a little extreme.
We need to find out what happened here. You can bring me back.
Well, I guess I could, Lassie, but are you sure you'll want to do it?
Yes.
All right. Shanty turns her back so she doesn't have to watch.
Yeah, you don't have to watch if you guys don't want to. I guess bring me back afterwards. I take my javelin and stab myself in the heart.
What the hell?
Did you really not see this coming, Charlie?
Oh my god. No, I didn't. I didn't think we were gonna commit suicide over the rock.
Who has the rock?
So, Gear, as you stab yourself in the heart with your spear, your soul is sucked out of its body and tossed into the stone. Your corpse falls to the ground, lifeless and dead.
All right. Auntie Shanty rapidly turns around and casts Revivify out of the ring.
Gun.
You cast Revivify on the ring, but nothing happens.
Shit.
Okay, do we stabilize her?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any stabilizing Squishy.
I think Auntie Shanty actually has an emotional reaction
Oh
for the
boy.
first time. Gear, no! You were the closest thing I had to my sister.
Gary's gonna pick up the stone and kind of like.
You see this?
He doesn't
You
even know what
see
to
that
do
though,
with it.
that the stone is kind of, it was all black before. There's a little sliver of green light inside of it.
I'm gonna pick it up and try and like maybe put it on her chest or something and see if I can like just like he doesn't know what to do. So I'm just gonna try and like use it to put her soul back in or something. He doesn't know.
All right.
That's what Gary's gonna do.
All right. Do you want to spend time like trying to figure out what to do now that Gear has Gear has just tragically met her own end. Try to figure out what this stone does.
I don't know.
I was not
Is there
expecting that
anywhere
much.
we can look, or what?
One of you could try maybe like looking at it with like your arcana, like over a period of time, and try and figure out. They can figure out what's going on.
Sure, I have good arcana.
Shanty will do the help action, so have advantage, as she's helping you puzzle this out.
So Shanty and I both being the mages of the group. We work together to try to figure out what this orb is about.
All right. So you're down there, kind of in this like ruins, kind of pondering your thoughts, looking at your old notes you had from Sorcerer. You remember hearing like legends of people being able to seal souls inside of objects, and you think that Gear's soul is trapped inside of that stone now, and that you have to somehow free her from there before you're able to revive her, because there's no soul that can be pulled from the other world to be able to get it back in the body.
Here's the thing, though. Revivify has a time limit, so even if we could get the soul out, like, that's beyond what I can bring back. You know, I think Shanty says that in character. It's like, even if we can get her out, there's nay that I can do.
I did not think this through, did I?
Nope.
But
Too emotional, I'm sorry.
Well,
So what do we do, Shanty? How do we get this soul out?
I don't know, but there's a whole order called the Order of Souls. Maybe if we get her their corpse.
oh, we could
Not-
bring it
not
down
the
to
corpse, not, oh,
bring the rock and Gear down to Plunder Outpost and talk to Madame Olivia, and maybe she can figure something out for us.
I can let her know we're coming, and I'll cast sending, and I will contact Madame Olivia, and 25 words or less. I'll
You're
just
dead.
say,
We need help.
found black cube in temple, absorbed companion soul, companion cannot be revived, soul trapped, what do?
Soul trap, what do?
Salt.
Oh boy. Right.
Did she answer you back?
I think she can answer you back with that one, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
only up to 25
Yep.
words.
Haven't heard from you in a while. Oh, not good. Bring Stone and Girl. We'll get this figured out.
We better.
Yeah, Shanty will relay that. All right, get her and let's get to the boat. We can't lose someone else.
Okay.
Pick up
Cromwell,
Gear.
Someone
you
else.
get Gear. Gary, you take the stone.
No, I'll take Gear.
Yeah,
How you
Shanty
guys
will
are gonna be
take
able to
the
lift
stone.
me?
Yeah,
That's why I said Cromwell.
Shanty is booking it with this stone.
What's the time limit on Revivify?
A minute.
A minute?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she said, like, even if we could get the soul out, it's beyond her means to bring back. She's hoping Madame Olivia.
Gear, move your own
everyone's
lifeless body.
Yeah, get your own
Yep.
lifeless body back on the boat.
We have to
Alright.
run all the way back here.
No,
Just bring
no,
us to the
I
boat.
could just take you to the boat.
On the way out, I use Mage Hand to pick up the
Ah,
axe
gee.
and put it
Guess
on
we're
the
going
boat.
as fast as we can. I guess Gary, you take my armor if you want and swim faster.
Gosh, this is not how I expected to leave.
I
this
don't think
dungeon.
Gary's gonna take your clothes.
So everyone hurriedly runs out of there carrying Gear's body, swimming through the cave with the body. Things are getting very perilous right now.
Shanty will cast sending again, targeting Barry, and she will just say, "It's not looking good for Gear. Get Cheshire below deck, distract him."
Oh, God. Barry's just like, Cheshire, come with me, here, here, da 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 da. Oh, look at this! I learned a new trick. Want to see? Da 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 da. The others are throwing you a surprise part. I mean, not a surprise part. You gotta hide down here. Da 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 da.
Oh, God.
I think anyone saw though.
Cheshire's like, this is weird, but all right, I'll play along with it. And he goes below deck. So you guys get back on the boat. You kind of like at Gear's corpse. You see little Benjamin come up because he's like, "Oh, Gear's back." He starts worriedly like sniffing the body.
I cast a level 2 sleep on Benjamin.
He's like waiting for a mango. Oh no, Benjamin's oh no, Benjamin's sleeping now.
So you guys need help with the
Okay,
boat?
assuming he has less than 32 health, he's asleep.
He is asleep.
He's a strong pig. He's got
He's
more
a
than
strong
32.
pig. He's been leveling up since you were gone, fighting krakens off screen.
Oh, he's been killing rats, leveling up.
Carries him below deck and puts him in the brig.
Probably put Shusher in there too while you're at it. I'm gonna. I start to
gonna
turn the
attack
boats.
you? Like what?
I start turning the boat south.
Are you
All
ready
right,
for
all right.
sales, Gary?
Why not? It's
Yeah,
for his
ready
own
for
good. I
sales.
hit
Okay, I'll drop the front
Cheshire with a
sail.
level 2 sleep.
All right. Yeah, drop the back sail. And Gary knows his way to Plunder Outpost.
And with
Assuming
that,
Cheshire has less than 27 max hit points, he's asleep now.
the party departs out towards Plunder Outpost. And do we end on a cliffhanger?
It's up to you. I'm fine keeping on going, but I'm fine ending.
I'm keeping on going.
You want to keep going? All right.
Too much of a cliffhanger.
Does Cheshire fall asleep?
Yes.
Along with Barry.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone is asleep.
How long do they sleep for?
It only lasts a minute, so Shanty's just putting them in the brig and locking it. It's best that they just find out why later.
They're all very confused. I like how you don't like trust any of them to like not like irrationally freak out that you're just locking them all in the brig.
Why didn't you just
You know
tell
what,
them?
Barry knew it was bad. It involved gear, so like he's not locked in the brig, but Benjamin and Cheshire are.
Barry is losing his shit on the deck. He's like, "Oh God, how could she do this? No, we have to get her help. Is Madame Olivia gonna help
Do it,
her?"
Barry. We're gonna find out.
Like running all over the deck.
Shadow's just gonna go up to Shanty and just point his dagger at her. And just make it very, very loud sounds.
Listen to me, you furry little jackalope.
Jackalope.
Jackalope?
Her insults make less sense when she's stressed. She's
That-
freaking out.
Shadow just spits at Shanty and then walks away back to Squishy.
All right. Plunder Outpost. Go. Are you gonna crash the boat this time?
Intentionally.
I don't know. No.
How much haste? How much haste are you rolling into the dock with?
I mean, we're rolling in with haste, but I'm not going to crash. I'm going to be safe about it.
Right. Only room for one corpse on the boat. So you arrive in, you pull in the first thing. Sue starts waving to you, "Ahoy, mateys!" But then she sees you, kind of all sprinting, panicked, carrying Gear's limp body down the docks. "Oh Lord, is she all right?"
Cut it, won't winch.
Shut it, boat. Oh boy. Alright, at this point it's been like 5 hours since Gear died.
Oh, all right. Olivia, we're here. You got Shanty's message, I assume.
I got your message. What seemed? Oh my, this is not good.
No, it's not.
This is perhaps worse than I feared. Where's the object?
Shanty slams it on the counter.
Oh, peculiar.
In the case you can't save her, how much will you give us for her skull?
You take my skull out, I swear
hey,
I'm gonna
hey,
haunt you
you're-
forever.
You're unconscious.
She's not unconscious. She's
I don't
fucking
think
dead.
Okay,
she's
she's
unconscious.
I'm already dead, okay? I'm haunting you now.
You're not haunting anyone. Your spirit's in a fucking rock.
When I get out of this rock.
When I get out of this rock, so help me.
We're gonna
Alright.
have a second Cromwell.
All right. What do you know anything about this? Have you seen anything like this before? This is a bit strange to us.
Oh, kind of. That old hermit used to talk about things like this all the time.
I don't trust that guy.
And that skeletal magic and magic with souls. Oh, it's stuff we don't try to normally dabble in, but you guys have done a lot for the Order, and I feel it's only helpful that I can maybe at least try to pay you back. So, with what comes back may not be totally her.
I mean, I would take anything.
Her soul appears to still be contained within this stone. We can find a way to get it back into her body. Perhaps there's time. But her body has sustained quite a lot of injuries.
Yeah, you could say that again. He looks at the hole in her chest.
All right. Leave her with me. Be out of here. It's best you're not around when this happens. It can be very dangerous. We don't need more corpses in this tent.
What about the guy upstairs?
Oh!
You gonna be okay?
Tell him to get out of there as well. Tell him I'll pay him
Alright.
back later.
Hey, Emporium gentleman,
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
Aye. What can I do for you, matey?
You might want to get out of your shop for a little bit.
Why is that?
There's some stuff going on downstairs with the
They're always
may
doing
not be
stuff downstairs.
yeah, it may not be safe for you to be up here though.
I've been trying to sell this skeletal cat for months.
Not the time.
All right. Not doing that again. As he pulls out a bunch of pets out of his store as they all.
Yeah, bring all the pets with you. You have a zoo in the tavern. Come on.
All right. So from
We all
outside,
defaulted to the tavern.
everyone kind of hears Madame Olivia, sort of chanting, calling things. There's a lot of green lights swirling about, kind of weird gusts of wind and shocks of lightning shooting out of the tent. And then you hear a low, subtle a release, and then you hear Madame Olivia shout, "Ah!"
Gary's definitely had at least one grog.
Yeah, depending on how long between the ritual starting and the shanty's wasted.
How long was it, Charlie?
It was a good hour or so.
Okay, Shanty is basically incapacitated at this point. Gary's having to help her.
Gary's probably had a few, but he's definitely still functioning.
Yeah, same thing with Squishy. He's been going out for some air quite often.
I wonder if the other two woke up on the boat.
Oh, if the sleep only lasts for 1 minute, I imagine they've been banging on the doors since this whole journey. I imagine.
I'm assuming at some point we went. How about this? In that hour, I go back to the ship, pick up the axe with the mage hand, and then let Cheshire and Ben out. So they're back roaming the top of the
The
deck.
axe is in place still.
God.
I think it's still on the underwater thing.
No,
No,
I
Squishy
brought
said
it
you got
it
it
out
on
on
the
the
way
way
Oh,
out.
right.
I like how so you were panicked enough while Gear was dead that you're carrying out. You're I'm gonna grab this axe on the way out too.
I mean, Squishy was the only one not carrying anything. It makes sense.
No retconning the axe.
I mean, there's nothing else. to do.
Retconning the axe.
I mean,
You can get the axe later. I don't believe you grabbed it in that panic.
I just tried to sell Gear's skull to the Order of Souls. Obviously, I have other things on my mind.
Yes.
You can always trust your
He
crewmates to
did
be
say
looking out
he
for your
was going
best
to take it
interests.
out.
Well,
Alright,
I'm glad
Gary-
you guys all care.
Gary's not worried about the axe, and he's up here talking to.
So
Olivia again.
as Gary kind of pushes aside the curtain for tent, you see Madame Olivia laying on the floor. See Gear's body kind of lying on the table. Madame Olivia's kind of panting on the floor.
Well, check Olivia and be like, "You okay?
Soul
Is
wench.
everything all right in here?"
I think it
You
may have.
better have brought her back.
I think it may have worked.
Shanny, shut up.
You're gonna. You're gonna need to buy me a drink after this.
I'll buy you a few. If you were able to do that, I'll buy you the whole tavern.
I was able to get her soul out of the rock. I can show you later how to use this stone if you do so desire. But your crewmate, on the other hand, well, let's just say she's alive and not as alive as she used to be at the same time.
Will she still remember everything? Will she be?
Is
I
she a
guess we'll have to see.
skeleton?
Well, she'll remember what happens before she dies, I assume, but you'll have to ask her herself when she wakes up.
All right. How?
You notice that she's like sewn together. There's like a large piercing hole from where she stabbed herself. She's a few shades lighter green than she was before.
I'm picturing that girl from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Basically,
Gosh,
Gear
I
is
was
Gear is now an undead orc barbarian.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
That's unfortunate.
Frankengear. Yes, Buffalo. Frankengear.
Auntie's gonna poke Gear, just be like, Gear? Geary poo.
Are there beds in the tavern?
Yeah, there's like rooms in the top floor of the tavern.
All
Like
right.
rooms.
Gary's gonna pick up Gear and carry her back to the tavern, and he's gonna get her a room till she wakes up, and he'll talk to Eduardo on the way by and be like, I think it's safe to bring your animals back to your shop now.
Eduardo kind of nods and heads back to his shop.
All right, and Gary's gonna I guess we're just gonna wait.
In the meantime, can I take the axe to Madame Olivia and ask her?
Oh my
about the
gosh,
curse
she's like
that's on it?
exhausted in there.
I mean, she's basically like a revenant now. That's true. You're basically like a revenant now.
I don't even know what that is.
God, it's like well, actually, her fate was at her own hands, though, so I don't know if that's really, like, undeserved, because she kind of did that to herself.
You put too much faith in Shanty. That was her.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to Madame Olivia to find out what, that axe?
Yes. See if she can tell me what curse is on it.
I want to see this. Well, geez, you guys can't give me a break, can ya? First in here saving the dead back to the living, and want me to look at an axe?
I'll throw in a few more grinds for your trouble.
Like, cost me 20 gold. Consider it done.
You got it.
Alright, so if you find out that this is in fact it is cursed, it is a Berserker Axe. So the person wielding it has a chance of basically losing control of who they attack when under the effects of the Berserker Rage.
I'm assuming that's whether it's friend or foe, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But it is
Thank
a
you,
magical
Madame Olivia.
weapon.
That
You know, I
helps out
just
greatly.
realized when Gear comes back, healing spells don't work on undead, so I can't heal her anymore.
That is true. I mean, you could, but at what cost? You have to keep some poisons around or something for, right?
What? Poisons?
With that new information now, can I go to the weaponsmith and try to sell that axe? Gear's not awake yet, anyway.
Like you're still in the bed.
Love how you're so concerned, Squishy.
Hey, I kept the axe away from you, okay?
That's just divinity where the the poison heals you if you're undead.
Oh, the undead skeleton.
Yeah. You can still heal from like long rests and stuff like that. I'd have to look into it more. I haven't actually run with an undead character to heal before. I was not expecting Gear to kill herself over the stone. I would figure the ominous... I would figure the room full of corpses and the ominous drawings on the wall would deter you from trying to sacrifice each other for the stone. But apparently I was wrong.
Sacrifice yourself. I wasn't going to kill anybody, but apparently Gear had other plans.
Had to know.
Fair, I right after Gear did it, I was about to get the stone and do it myself.
Oh my! Just everyone's just chain dying on the stone. Eventually, it'll work, right?
And I was like,
throw enough bodies at it.
Do I not do it?
Oh my god!
Oh yeah. I'll leave it to Gear. She breaks the puzzles and then just
and then kills herself.
At the end of the.
But did I find anything out when I was in that thing, though?
So what's happening now? Are you talking to the weaponsmith, Squishy?
If Charlie lets me, if not, I'll go back up.
Actually, that's a good point, Gear. So while you were in the stone, you basically can. I guess you can be dreaming about this now. Saw your parents, kind of like their spectral form. Like you saw them, sort of like, you had like flashbacks to when you were on the boat. Your parents kind of protecting you, being sucked into the stone the first time.
Yeah, I let them down.
You let them down by getting sucked into it again.
At least I got to see them.
As Tanya's just giving you guys grog and just watching you guys kind of like freak out, she's like, "Hi, what kind of things have you been through lately, mateys?"
I don't want to talk about it.
I get it. You have another grog on me.
Does this mean I'm just gonna stink up the boat now?
Oh, you smelled already. Now you're just gonna smell a little bit more.
Hey, I bathed.
With soap?
And
Yeah.
now we reenact the corpse bride with Cheshire.
Yes, the corpse bride was. Because they're still locked in the. They're probably all freaking out. Barry's probably just down there, like, watching.
I went to go let
She
them out.
said they
when
let them
picked
out.
up the
I don't know
Oh.
what they're doing.
Did you explain to them what happened, or did you just let them out?
No, I just let them out.
Oh. It's like, carry on.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna
to
ran to
make
the
sure
island
that-
asking what the fuck happened.
I wanted to make sure I took the axe out of the way. That way, Cheshire or Barry didn't pick it up by accident, because we knew it was cursed.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I was thinking in Cheshire's and Barry's well-being.
Oh, at least
Well.
you let them know to break. Hid the axe from them.
All right, so you guys spend the time. I guess basically just long resting again, at waiting for Gear to recover. Or if you can say you're really resting, I don't know. Auntie Shanty seems to be mostly panicking.
Just like
I
shaking
imagine
with her
she
beer in her
probably
hand.
passes out from drink at some point. This is all bringing back very bad memories of the news she got when children showed up at the door.
I like how you equate one of your good pirate friends dying to children showing up.
Okay, the context that the children showed up with news that her sister died.
Oh yes, there you go.
Yeah, that's the children were only accessories to the story.
Oh boy.
That's all they are too? Just accessories?
You hear Shanty muttering about her sister in her drunken slumber.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Am I
New
awake?
day. Here opens up her eyes undead for the first time.
Ugh. Such a headache. When did we get back here?
What a change of music.
Right? Everything is
Undead.
fine.
Wah, 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 wah.
Well, well, Gear, on the plus side, at least you still have 2 eyes.
Instantaneous bear hug.
Well, what happened? Why you hugging me?
Unconsolable sobbing.
Do you remember what happened in that cave?
Do I remember?
What was the last thing you do remember?
I guess I may have Oh, that's what happened. All right. Whoops.
Auntie screams, "Never do that again," and punches Gear in the face.
Oh, I mean, I deserve that. I won't do it again, Shanty. I give her head pats
Give her headphones.
and a hug.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry I worried you.
I wonder if I actually did any damage. No. It's bouncing off Gear's skull.
I assume it's like one of those like little like you're like really upset kind of punch.
Yeah. Shanty is not a good puncher on the best of days.
You guys did learn what the stone did though from Madame Olivia though.
Ooh, what was that?
Did she actually tell us what it does?
Oh yeah, she told you. Told you what it did. Yeah.
Overgrog.
So if you fill this stone up with 10 souls, you can cast Circle of Death from it.
Circle of Death.
I am not using that stone.
Which is attack that does 8d6 damage to a target.
You know what? Now that I remember about it,
And within like a 60-foot radius.
ND6?
8d6 to each creature in that range, 60 feet.
Oh.
How close do we have to be in order to cultivate the soul?
Within 10 feet.
Okay.
I am totally against using that stone to suck people's souls out.
What happens to
I
the
mean-
souls after? They get destroyed in the process.
Yeah. Well,
It's a good
Gear,
thing we
that
never-
was probably one of the stupidest things I've ever seen you do, but I guess it all works out in the end, and I'm glad we still have you with us.
Also, you may notice you're not breathing. That's your new normal.
Not. Oh.
I guess if we lose anything on the bottom of the ocean, you can go get it.
Yeah, you can kind of look down at the big, like, stitched up hole in your chest.
Well, that's unfortunate. All
Oy.
right, I want to cover that up.
Maybe we should explain it to Cheshire before you see him.
You guys haven't explained anything to Treasure yet?
No, I
No.
knocked him out and threw him in a brig. Wish he let him out, but I think he was too flustered to come ashore.
Yeah, we may have not told them anything about your dying.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you guys want to explain it to him, but shouldn't I just go talk to him?
Maybe we could just hide it forever.
Just hide it forever. Gear
I'm not
never
gonna
died.
do that.
Why'd you guys lock us in the brig and make us go to sleep? Oh, just safety reasons.
You feel so cold lately, and you're so pale. Are you feeling all right?
More of a light green.
So on a little bit of a lighter note, you remember that axe we found in that cave
Yes,
or
I do.
dungeon?
Yeah.
Found out what it's cursed with.
Oh.
It has a berserker curse, which
Well,
may allow you to lose control from time to time.
I mean,
Sure.
I already do that enough as it is.
Is there a positive side to that?
I'm assuming it's stronger than what you have now.
It's +1 to hit.
Doesn't seem worth the trade-off.
Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna say that's a no from me.
That's gonna be a no for me.
That's gonna be a big
Yeah.
no.
Shanty, would you like to try to take a swing?
No, I don't think I could even lift the thing.
dog.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
We should probably go back to the boat and explain things, though. I
I don't even know
worried.
what to do anymore.
Also, I'm
I
sorry.
don't even know what the point
worried
of going to that
everyone
place
here.
was.
I'm
There was-
sorry, guys.
There
That's
was a
okay.
turn we could have taken.
No need
I
to
don't know.
apologize. You thought that we'd be able to bring you back, but now
we
thinking
didn't.
about it, hindsight's 2020.
But
It
how did we
makes
get
sense
back
that-
here so fast?
Oh, you were dead.
Oh,
Oh, you were dead.
right.
It wasn't as fast as it might have felt for you.
Man, no one even thanks old Madame
Oh.
Olivia. They just kind of
Maybe.
just leave her there.
Maybe
How
I
did
will.
I thanked
How'd you
her
guys bring me
whenever I-
back anyway?
We carried you.
But who brought me back?
Oh,
You didn't
Madame
bring me back.
Olivia. She put your soul back in your body and reanimated you.
Reanimated.
It's amazing.
That's what happens when Shanty dies and comes back. She gets reanimated.
Re-automated. Oh, badoom
Also,
tis.
what happens whenever she casts Revivify? She's reanimating.
Well, guess I better buy some extra soap before we leave too.
Can you revivify gear now? That's the question.
No, because like even if it worked on undead, well, I could, but I would have to properly kill her. But the problem is, like,
So wait. If you kill me, then you'd be able to bring me back, and I wouldn't be a zombie, right?
No, you'd still be a zombie.
Damn it.
Your body's already decayed past that point of being a
Yeah.
normal living person again.
Oh no.
Yeah, you get some weird decaying fingers and stuff going on probably.
Ew.
She wasn't dead that long that she would have decayed
Yeah.
yet, right?
No.
I mean,
But it happens pretty quick.
You actually don't have the materials to do another revivify anyway. Poof.
no, I'll have to speak to the gold hoarder before we go, see if he has any more gems.
Gims.
thank you, Madame Olivia, for putting me back in my body.
What was it that
Aye.
came in that cube anyway?
Try not to die again, matey. I think it'd be harder to get you back a second time.
Probably. But thank you for doing that,
Aye.
though.
Glad to see you're all right. Things could have been
Indeed.
very bad. Think of it as payment for all the help you've done for the Order. Or
Well, I appreciate that. Go back to the boat now.
But you did get another gem, didn't you? Didn't you get another one from the? Actually,
Thought you got a
yeah, you got
thought you
another
got a
one.
diamond from the
You got another
cave.
ruby mermaid gem from that chest.
Oh yeah.
Can I go try to sell the axe to the weaponsmith before we leave?
Yeah.
Ahoy! Would you be interested in buying an axe off of me?
Ahoy, matey! Axe, you say?
Aye, it's a magical axe.
Magical axe. Hmm.
I bring up the mage hand and show him the axe. Put it on the counter.
Hmm. 'Tis a fine blade. Telling me it's magical. What
That's
kind of
what the,
magic? Can you demonstrate
that-
the magic for me?
I cannot. Apparently, it only affects the user who holds it.
What kind of magic?
According to Madame Olivia, it's a berserker axe.
Hmm. So it's a curse then.
I mean, it's magic.
So you're
That's
telling me to
cursed.
willingly sell a cursed item to one of me valued patrons?
I mean, I didn't sell it to you without telling you what it was.
I don't
I'm
have
not
any
hiding
cursed...
anything.
That could bring in some money. I'll give you 70 gold for it.
Deal.
Sold.
You see
Well,
her
we could
you
get
see her
rid of
take
it.
it off of from you and then hang it on the wall and then put a price tag on it that says
1,200 gold.
2,000 gold.
You know what? We weren't gonna use it anyway.
You
That's
just
the way I
got
see it.
GameStop traded in.
Definitely did.
Joke's on him. I got my money back from figuring out what it was. Pleasure doing business with you.
Aye, matey.
I'll make sure we run into his shop next time. With the boat. Again.
You already did.
I said again.
I think she'll use the axe on you then.
So,
She might have a chance to hit herself then.
I'm gonna buy more soap.
to hide the undead smell.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Alright, you get more soap, it'll be like 50 silver.
All right. How much soap?
Can we get back on the boat and everyone's like, "Ooh, what stinks?"
Right?
as they're making their way back to the boat, Shanty whispers to the trader, "How much for another hit of sea dust? I feel like I need it after what I've been through."
Well, let's see. What did I tell you last time? Let's take a peek. Sea dust. The sea dust.
You said it was 1 gold for a pinch.
It's quite expensive.
1 gold for a pinch is expensive.
Gary would do it for free.
I made sea dust an item. Where did I put it?
What's that?
Oh,
supposed
here we
to
go.
mean?
It is. That'll be 300 gold. Per pinch.
I'll take a pinch. Gives me enough to. Well, I guess we already have it. and she'll get a pinch of sea dust.
All right. She hands you like a little tiny little bag with your pinch of sea dust in it. All right. Are you doing the
Wait.
sea dust now, or are you gonna just hold on to it for a special occasion?
She'll
Right
wait
on the dock.
till we bring up Barry and Cheshire up to speed, and then when everybody's taking it all in, she'll go below deck and do it then.
So go hide and get high.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So wait, Charlie, if I saw my parents inside that, does that mean they're still there?
No. So what basically happened was your parents were used to they were used as sacrifices at the orb, and something happened that caused the kind of like the stone to kind of malfunction and like kind of set its ruin upon the boat that you were on. And so your parents' souls were in the stone when it went off, and since you were around before their souls were extinguished, they protected you from being destroyed by the orb. So that's why you remember the bright flash from the strange object, and then blacking out and waking up on the beach.
Just out of
Boy, I had
curiosity,
remembered
does
all
she
this
also have a
beforehand.
lightning-shaped scar on her forehead?
No, she is not Harry Potter. Although Captain Voldemort is looking for her.
It
Voldemort.
definitely sounded like it. Just we went to a dungeon that had snakes in it, It was the Chamber of
That's all right. Just don't turn your sex puns into lore now.
Show you my chamber of secrets.
Oh my god.
That wasn't a sex joke either. It
You
was-
guys keep saying that, and somehow I don't believe either of you.
We would never, Charlie. This is a wholesome stream.
This is a
and
wholesome
content.
stream.
This is PG stream.
No one's
Yes.
ever said anything lewd or
It's not-
innuendo
never.
like on this stream ever. No one's ever made out in the Christmas one shot with another NPC trying to seduce them.
Oh no, definitely not. Not me though.
Like this embarrassing picture of gear in the one shot, the Christmas one shot.
Can we get like the Altered Gears official art now to have stitches on it?
Right. Gary needs his crab arm too.
Aw.
Right. Fan art win.
Basically, you've got like 2 cursed crewmates now.
Yeah. 2 more to go.
I never asked to be cursed.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Shanty, I think we're
are
the only
we-
normal ones now.
are we
I-
continuing on for the night, or are we calling it? What are we doing?
This would be a good
should,
place
like-
to call it if you want to stop.
We kind of are at the
Yeah.
end of what we needed to do, and also,
Are we
I feel
gonna
like we got
explain
nothing out of that
treasure?
but an undead gear. I feel like we got no information on what the quest is.
I mean, we can. do we?
You never finished
Okay.
going through the dungeon, so
No,
your exploration was cut short.
we didn't
Guys, I
explain the
think we need
treasure that we
to,
want to vote yet.
Get that map table that we left behind.
I don't think we need that map table.
We need that
Um,
table.
So what? We missed something in the final room.
That wasn't the
Yeah,
final
there-
room.
Yeah,
Oh.
there was a path that went up when we went down
Oh,
on the bridge.
fortunate.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I totally thought that was the last room, so I was like, you know
Well.
what?
No, no one decided they want to inspect that room, and so you guys were too busy first running in to follow the voices for gear, and then running out because of gear dying.
In my
Nothing but
defense,
panic the
I
whole
couldn't
time.
see, okay? I couldn't see a damn thing.
I don't think you can
Yeah.
blame anything that happened on that.
I'm just talking about like unexplored areas. I literally couldn't see them.
So if you want, you can go back to the galleon. We can finish up your explaining to the crew, and we can end it there.
That sounds good.
That does.
Everyone has been locked out. They're all kind of freaking out on the deck. You just, as you get on the boat, you just hear like Cheshire crying, be like, Barry, why? Do you think
What
she's gonna be
happened?
okay? How could this happen?
Treasure, are you okay?
Gear! Cheshire runs over and he gives you a really large hug. He's like, oh, wait, why do you feel so cold? Oh no, are you sick? You look pretty pale. What's going on?
Well, I have some explaining to do. First of all, I might want to sit down for this.
And Shanty
You
You might
puts
want
him
to
to
pour a
sleep
grog
again.
too.
Yeah.
She's
So
just
when
kind of
we're-
sitting there, watching you intently.
All right. So I was saying, when we were down there, I ran into like my dead family, and I kind of got a little too emotional and thought I could solve this on my own, and I may have killed myself thinking Shanty could bring me back.
Oh no! You're okay though now. That's all that matters.
They did bring me back, but I'm not
But,
alive anymore.
like
I'm
a
not one of the living.
a zombie?
I guess that's probably the best way to put it. Yes,
The zombie.
Oh,
my body is not alive.
Like a high functioning zombie.
My
Doesn't
brain's still
matter.
there.
you're still my crewmate, matey. I'll always be here for you.
Wholesome.
And you see kind of
Right.
Benjamin. Benjamin's like excited to see you, but at the same time he's weary because he's like smelling you. But something smells off, and it's kind of scaring him a little bit.
Shanty casts prestidigitation to make her smell alive.
Make her smell
Smell like mango. I
mango.
thought you were gonna say smell like mangoes.
I just saw it coming and I was like, I know what he's gonna say.
I was gonna say it smells like
Aw,
mangoes.
thanks, Shanty.
I like how you know gears smell enough that you can cast to make it smell like gear.
Do you do it pre-soap or post-soap?
She just smells me
Smell.
when I'm sleeping. It's, you know.
Well, it always smelled bad anyway, so she just kind of made her smell bad.
You know, one sweaty pirate smells the same as another, so she just uses generic sweaty pirate musk.
Benjamin is very happy, and he's dancing around Gear's feet. So now that all the
I give Treasure and
yeah,
the pig both head
And-
pats.
Barry's kind of like, ah, this'll make a great song. Ah, think about it, a brave warrior dying in battle, coming back to life as an undead. Ah.
Wait,
I'd
who
rather
died
you
in
not
battle?
sing about that.
That warrior of green, she was quite fearless. She went into the caves and gave her lives to battle. That maiden of green, she took my breath away. But now that poor maiden has no breath of her own. He's like singing his songs.
Oh, Barry.
We could call it Gear the Corpse.
Gear the corpse. Gear the corpse! Gear the corpse! So as Barry's going on his horrible ballads of songs, Auntie Shanty pulls out a line of sea dust.
She's just gonna do it off the capstan.
All right, I need you to roll a Constitution check.
Anyways, I started snorting. Oh.
Oh, Auntie
Nat 20
Shanty,
on
Auntie Shanty, you have the most relaxing pirate high of your life with no drawbacks. You are
Thanks. Meanwhile,
you are tripping decks right now.
She goes to the front of the boat, lays down on the snakehead, and begins playing the accordion. She thinks it's excellent.
Yes,
That's
in
all
in
that
your
matters.
ears, this is the best accordion you've ever played. Everyone else is just kind of like, just let her be.
Seems like she's having a good time. Not gonna disrupt the accordion playing.
And with that, the session fades to black.